Hello, hello. Lizzie Rose here. Today is day 16 of my 100-day juice feast. And I'm not really sure what to say today, really whatsoever. Um, my mind is kind of going off right now, saying that I don't really need to make a video every day because there's not always a lot to say each day. But I realize that that's part of why I'm doing this. It's uh, it's to bust through that and see what's underneath it. Whether anything profound reveals itself or not isn't really important. It's just that I'm honoring my commitment. So that is what I'm doing today. And presently, I'm admiring myself because I just cut my hair and I'm getting to look at myself and look at that. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. New little hairdo. And um, one thing that's been new on my cleanse lately is actually a couple days ago I started adding in some Parasite pills, which I have here. And I got them from this man named Marcus Rathkrans, who I talked about him a lot a few videos back and some of his material. But one thing he does put out is these Parasite pills, which are really, really strong. And I'm glad to be doing it. It's these sorts of pills that he puts out actually work the best to do over 90 days because um, the parasites lay eggs and have larvae and all kinds of stuff, and so it takes usually at least 3 months to really cleanse the body of parasites, even though the initial live parasites can be cleared out fairly, like relatively quickly. It's important to do like a parasite pill, uh, or just whatever someone takes in for parasites. It's best to do it over a period of time. And these particular parasite pills, I'm going to read what they have in them because it gives me something to do. And they have quassia bark, butternut bark, green hulls of black walnut, rhubarb, graviola, wormwood, goat's rue, cloves, African cayenne, diatomaceous earth, milk thistle seed, pumpkin seed, garlic, turmeric, black pepper, red raspberry seed, aloe vera, and papain. And yeah, that's pretty powerful pills right there. And I think I've been feeling them over the last few days. Um, I've used them before, but never for the full period of time like I'm gonna do this time. And I think last time I used them for maybe a month, and I was also doing a juice cleanse. But just it seems like there's a certain like extra level of intensity in my body going on. Like sometimes my energy levels just maybe are a little lower, or just like I feel a little funkier than usual. And I think it is that it's just, yeah, and also I've had like some food cravings a little bit. And I think what it is that these pills are starting to really pull some parasites and stuff out of my body, and I'm just feeling that. But I'm happy to be doing this sort of addition to my feast because parasites are something that pretty much everybody has, uh, and it's important to clear them out in order to really regain true health and wellness. It's really important to clear out the parasites and clear out whatever extra gunk is lining the intestinal walls and the body. It's like it's probably even more important to clean out what's already sitting in the body than it even is to put new nutritional stuff in. Um, However, to keep clearing the body out, to really efficiently clear it out, um, it's it's necessary to stop putting in the same gunk. So putting in pretty high quality living, high vibe foods, that that works well. Oh man. So one thing I've also been appreciating is actually my how my physical body is changing. I mean, I have been losing about a pound a day or so over this initial part of my juice feast, which is average. The first couple of weeks, it's pretty average for somebody to lose at least a pound, like one, even like sometimes 2 pounds a day for the first couple of weeks. And then after that, it usually mitigates down to maybe a quarter pound or so a day. And so I'm not sure exactly what I'm at right now, but I think when I started, I weighed myself and I was at like 147 and a half. And yesterday, I don't have a scale, but I was just at like walking by Bed Bath & Beyond, so I walked in and used their scale, and I was at like 135 or something. Yeah, so that's about 12 pounds. It's a little less than a pound a day, but um, yeah, I mean, weight just naturally comes off as the body cleanses itself of toxins. Um, and I mean, that feels good. My skin's been really smooth, and it's a little hard to tell on this webcam, but my skin's been smoother, kind of glowy. Somebody who hadn't seen me in like 1 week, today they saw me and they were like, "Oh my gosh, you're getting skinny." So that was probably the first person who really said that to me, because I think some of my other friends see me more regularly, so it's a little less noticeable. But um, yeah, it's interesting to get those comments from people. I hope that I'm a healthy skinny. And yeah, mostly just noticing my energy has been more consistently a little more up. Well, quite a bit more up. Um, I think I noticed that my energy is higher when I think back to how I felt before I started this, because it's actually easy to just start to get used to feeling a whole new way fairly quickly. And so when I think back to how I felt before I started this, I was definitely a lot more tired, lethargic, like just kind of confused about what things I wanted to do in my life. And now um, it's the beginning of a transformation around all of those things. So that's definitely going on. So I feel like this hasn't been my most eloquent video, but this is just the little thoughts going through my head right now that I felt compelled to share. So please comment if any of this struck a chord for you or was interesting, or anything like that. And I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching day 16. Blessings.